Today is England versus Italy in the Euro final for football, or soccer, as Americans call it.
It's called soccer.
Yes, well, I just wanted to point out that when England played against Germany on a Wednesday a couple of weeks ago, I went out and about and people were already drunk at 6 p.m. They were lining up outside of the kebab shops because that's what you do when you are drunk. And my coworkers have informed me that if we lose, there's a chance that people may go out and destroy some Italian cars.
Oh, poor Fiat.
I know, that's what they're saying. They're like, cover your Fiat. But yeah. So yeah, if you start to hear noise, the game begins at 6:30 my time, which is a little bit after, we'll be into the game at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, that if you start to hear shouting or cars honking, because I know sometimes you can hear the sirens when I'm recording, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, today, though, we are back to the Steel Samurai. Yes, the case of the murdered evil magistrate, Jack Hammer.
Yeah, today's the trial day 1.
Yes, we're very excited. We love the trials.
I love the
trial parts.
Yes, and the fact, I'm sorry, Wendy Oldbag and Edgeworth have the best interactions, you'll see.
Okay. Right. Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai.
Day 2!
October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see.
These opening statements are terrible, by the way.
What would a real opening statement look like?
It would be a lot longer, like you're trying to paint a narrative. Essentially, like, oh, we're gonna show you this happened, this happened, this happened. So basically you're trying to tell the story of what happened before the jury sees everything.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so like you would say like 2:30 p.m., but you would try to make it more like a story for them. Like at 2:30 p.m., the life of a phenomenal actor came to a horrible end. Something like that. And then a closing statement, you would just kind of wrap up everything, and you're like, hey, you were shown this, and this today by the other side, but this is why you can't believe any of it.
Would you compare the statements given in like the Law and Order shows to be more of an accurate example?
Yeah, Amanda. 100%. Yeah.
I don't know, but I guess I will say from a gamer perspective, it makes sense that you would keep this
succinct. Nobody wants to,
because in our eyes we've already seen this. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony.
But then also the other side would have their chance to make some statements as well.
Yeah, that's something that is odd.
Yeah.
About this, I guess.
Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1:00 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a security gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 o'clock p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 o'clock p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Well, I do have a question. If they're saying that the victim, Jack Hammer, walked past the gate to Studio 1.
At 1 o'clock, no one was there to actually see him.
Not only that, but was there a but did the camera take a picture of him?
Well, that was the question that we had when we grabbed
Yeah,
the
like, because that was photo 2 was the picture
There
of
was
the
no
steel
photo 1.
samurai.
So my thought is that maybe someone tried to fiddle around, like, what time Jack actually got there.
Yeah, because this one was taken at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
30 minutes before the death. What do you think? Should we listen to it again? I think we should, since they're giving us an opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. Could you describe that one more time? I should have known it would be you, pal. Fine. Huh? Oh.
No, Dick.
Once more for the mentally challenged lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah. Live it up while you can, Gumshoe. Oh no, so we have to...
Yeah, the whole thing.
Okay, never mind. Let's just skip through this then. Unless we want to make this, an endless loop of us going through this testimony.
No, I think we're fine. Hold on, how did we know that there were only 3 people in the studio?
They were the only people rehearsing.
Oh. Wait, they were rehearsing in the employee area, though.
Oh, you're right. Wait, no, because Studio 1... Oh no, his dressing room's over here. Oh!
Yeah, Gumshoe said they were rehearsing in the employee area.
Yeah. So it was good that we listened to this again.
Yeah, Studio 2 is gonna come into play, I just know it.
Oh, yeah.
I get the feeling Jack was not killed at Studio 1.
Are you saying that because you've actually played this game before?
I have not. I have played this game before, but it was years ago, and I do not remember.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't do spoilers, Manda.
Okay.
All right.
No, we don't.
All right, no. Like I said, we could keep listening to it over and over again and just...
No, let's not.
I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record, found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand.
I can't.
I know. Oh, do you want to do old bag since I'm...
Okay, sure.
Will the witness declare her name? Look at that.
Where did that eyeshadow come from?
I know.
Hi, aren't you a handsome fellow.
Is that a wedding ring?
I think so. That's what I thought. I don't know. Maybe she's widowed. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please?
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
That's what. Yeah. Was somebody here flirting with?
Ew.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so I think in the Japanese translation, her name is Oba. So her nickname would be like Oba the Hill.
Oh. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
To get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony!
Alright. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. Sorry, go ahead. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock! Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Powers! That man right there! And he was headed toward the studio.
You saw the defendant, then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. All right.
Didn't we see Wendy in like the flashback
Yeah.
scene washing
Yeah.
run through? Running that one.
So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go in the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. The main gate was locked, dearie. You'd need an employee card key to get in.
Right. The card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there wasn't. Oh. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Run through since the morning.
Hold it!
A run through?
They were working on a scene that was between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon?
Hold it!
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate! I did my job!
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway! I always watch Candy's Run. Always!
Oh, goodness.
Never missed one in all my years. Wow. I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Did you see that?
Is this Discovery? I do enjoy a good mistrial. That's
Yeah.
right, Twiz.
Yeah, that's why we love this game. It's so none of this is okay.
Yeah, we talked in the last stream how everyone on the stand, every single person that we put on the stand commits perjury.
Yeah.
Except Gumshoe. Gumshoe never commits perjury.
Yeah, but he did fail to provide the autopsy report.
That's true. That's
Never
very true.
let go about the autopsy report.
Yeah, but he didn't commit perjury, is what I was saying.
No. But he did not but he violated the defendant's Fifth Amendment rights if this was America.
Yeah. Well, this is America. They're in California.
Allegedly.
No, it's in the wiki.
I thought they were in Japan. Anyway.
No, they're not in Japan. They're in America. Did I see poor old Hammer? No.
Hold on. Let me pull this up.
Are you looking up to see where they actually are located?
No, sorry, I'm studying to get barred in another state.
Well, the anime is going to be in Japanese, but according to the game, they are in America.
I don't know about that.
I know but yeah, that's why they're saying, they're in California because a lot of Japanese Americans came to California, so of course they're going to be like noodle places or like places for them to go.
Oh, don't say that, Amanda.
聞いてくれたのかな三剣士
さあね。
届いたと思うよ私たちの新作も届けたいな
それにしても、撮ったはいいけどどうするんだよこれ。
そりゃあれだよ今流行りのインターネットに投稿するんだよ
How old is this?
ほらなるほどくんやってやって
いやいや、僕は知らないよ。機械弱
I
い
think
し
this。came out in 2001? Like the very first Ace Attorney game?
Yeah.
これから
Isn't that crazy?
ちょっと
Wait, watch this.
What's this? Hey, Japanese lawyer is pretty crazy, huh?
Just the voice.
Oh.
But look.
Oh, that's cute.
Edgeworth press like.
Oh, that's cute. I love that. That
Oh.
is so cute.
We all love Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Wedgeworth. Wrightworth. That's what the ship name
His
is.
ship name is, yes. But no, they are in America. And
Okay.
I know that because in the latest game they went to a fictional country and then they were flying back to Colin decided to stay behind. Spoiler, it was begging from 2017.
Oh, you're gonna have to be louder, Amanda. I can't hear you.
Okay, so in the most recent game, which was in 2017, one of the most recent lawyers decided to stay behind in this fictional country, and they're like, "Oh, you sure you don't want to come back to America with us?" But yes, they are in America.
Okay, cool. Did I see poor Hammer? No.
He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station
Tell us what happened next. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I am a professional, you know! Why are you criticizing how I do my job? Whippersnapper!
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. No!
Snipper Wapper! Snipper Wapper? old windbag is losing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection?
So, the witness was on duty to the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
How did you know that?
I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Oh, that's a different tune.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Also, I want to point out that Gumshoe wouldn't have had the autopsy that quick.
No, I don't think he would.
An autopsy doesn't take any. I don't know, maybe they've got.
You need to talk louder, Amanda.
And I was gonna say an autopsy doesn't take that long, but I guess maybe in this case they have a quick turnaround.
Well, they have to, you know, take a body to a hospital, get a doctor to
Right
cut it
away.
open, like, look at every single organ. I actually, this might sound kind of morbid, but when I thought I was gonna do criminal law in college, I was first thinking about what I wanted to do if I wanted to be a lawyer. And so I actually, like, checked out a book from, the school library that was all about autopsies and how they're performed. And this was an older book, so I'm sure things have been updated since then. But there are certain steps they always have to take, such as examining the heart, examining the heart, going through and taking that out, before even looking at other organs. So there's definitely a procedure there, and it definitely takes a while.
Yeah.
2 o'clock? You're sure?
Sure as spit!
Well, who was the man?
Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Oh, what about you, Wendy?
Yeah!
On to be.
And she's calling him dearie, like, is she older than him? No, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. Hold it!
So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said! Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him!
Okay.
Here we go.
Alright. Present?
No, backwards. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry. I thought we'd skipped ahead to different wax, but no, this is the right.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag, Ms. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this, exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Ms. Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that! I wasn't born yesterday!
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Ms. Witness.
Let's just talk about how old she is. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
Hot kettle black, probably.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Wendy. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you!
This is a murder trial.
It's a murder trial! Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
Alright.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his nut. See? Clear as day. Was it? Yeah, his foot's not on the ground. You see the outline of his foot?
Yeah.
No, the other one.
No,
The
this
other one.
foot's on the ground, though.
Yeah, but the other one isn't.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Go for it, Phoenix.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. You say I was pointing at each other.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. All our sakes. I think Edgeworth has met his match.
Hold it!
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's that steel samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
Hold it! So in that case, all we have that Powers sprained his ankle is her word.
Yeah. Trip and fall?
Yes! And to think he's supposed to be the steel samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
Of course you did.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? I'm with the judge.
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
Hold it!
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear. The murder weapon?
Luckily,
Actually, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape.
Oh, by the blade.
Oh, yeah. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around.
He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is...
Where is this steel samurai costume now? Judge asking the right questions.
Exactly. For once.
I know, right? Because normally he's just a bumbling
Airhead.
fool, but yeah.
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
How can you be sure you don't know where the suit is?
No!
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object!
Yes.
Duh! Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Yeah, well, this is the point where we need to bring up that this was photo number 2.
Yeah.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True?
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Question. If she were on the witness stand, and she kept calling this person in the photo Will Powers, will someone correct her? Because at this point we've established that it's not actually Will Powers.
No, they haven't established that. They don't know who's in the,
Yeah, but would they say they would... But would she be allowed to continue saying it's Will Powers if she were saying this in front of the jury? Because wouldn't that be leading to the jury?
I'm sure, like, that's an objection you could bring up. I'm not sure what you would be objecting to. I think you'd want to... What you would do is say you would ask to approach the, judge and ask that the judge, instruct the witness to stop referring to the person in the photo as Will Powers. Because that's not really an objectionable thing. Because it's the witness giving their account of what they believe is true. So, like, the opposite opposing side would have to ask the judge to give an instruction to the witness and give an instruction to the jury.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.